Today's theme is superheroes. Hello, this is a Tangent Show.
Podcast.
I'm your host, James. With me today,
Daniel.
And Michael. And
As-
no!
Daniel is today's theme maker.
Theme maker.
Hey
That's
guys,
a great word.
Today's theme is superheroes, and the first thing on the itinerary is
Professional.
the first thing on the itinerary, because you know I'm posh like that, and I totally didn't whip it up in about 5 minutes. First thing is bestest superheroes and shiz.
The
means-
best
so-
superhero.
that
Is
means
this basically
honestly,
top three sort of thing?
yeah,
What, our top three superheroes?
top 3 superheroes.
Oh, heck, that's quite a list.
Wait.
That
Before, I feel like we should clear something up. DC or Marvel?
Ooh.
Oh god.
Just individually, I'm Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good. We don't have to have a fight
Yeah.
I
over
like
DC.
parts
and
from
Marvel.
DC.
Well, I do like some DC.
I like Batman.
Yeah, but that's kind of it, isn't
Superman.
it?
Batman,
Too OP.
Green Arrow, Flash.
Yeah, like they do some good stuff.
They
Yeah.
do some good. I'm not, but it's just I prefer the Marvel comics
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
I don't read the comics.
Nor do I.
I don't have enough money to buy comics, so I just read all about their backstories on the internet.
But we've all seen the films.
We've all seen
Yeah.
the films, and there's going to be a Captain Marvel film that's coming out.
Yeah.
And Captain Marvel is a female.
What?
I know. It's a female lead in a Marvel.
I saw
film.
Black Panther and was like, oh my god, Black Widow film. Well, wait, no.
No, I will not rest until there's a Black Widow film.
There will be.
She needs a film.
That'd be some Budapest, the film.
Actually, I just like to see a television series of her doing really domestic things.
What?
Like, Black Widow does the washing, or Black Widow cooks tea for Hawkeye. That sort of thing.
What, just like weird martial arts skills while cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
So
be cool.
karate chopping the carrots.
Admit it, you'd want
Wow.
to see that.
I don't need a knife, Hawkeye.
Hey, but it's just she throws the carrots up in the air, and then she throws knives and cuts them in half.
Oh, that kind of.
Oh, and Hawkeye's like, here's my plate for it to be washed up. She just throws it in the air, shoots it.
Yeah.
And goes, do your own washing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'd watch that. That'd be
I'd watch
great.
that, that would be wonderful.
Yeah, that'd be pretty decent.
I'd finish with the KGB. Now let's do a sitcom.
Yeah, so, right, back to the itinerary.
Yeah, well, alright,
Best,
no.
like, our
Top
favourite-
three sort of
Yeah,
thing.
top three
Top three.
superheroes.
I personally, like, just because I am in love with the TV series, I have to have Green Arrow at the top. Just,
Really?
Oh, but
Yeah,
I can't
well,
stand
yeah.
the TV series.
He is. Well, oh god, there's so much. Iron Man is amazing because you know he's a playboy millionaire
Philanthropist.
inventor.
Philanthropist.
He can be anything he wants to be, and he can.
I want to be an elephant. Okay, that's cool. I'm an elephant.
But yeah, that was pretty awesome.
So-
So Green Arrow.
Green Arrow's at
Arrow.
the top of your list.
Green Arrow, and then very closely followed by Iron Man because you know you've got to
Yeah.
have Iron Man in there, and if you two don't, then you're traitors.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Third.
third.
If you had
Oh
to
god,
sneak a
Batman.
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 Yeah.
So for a
because-
Marvel fan, you have 2 DC in your top
Yeah,
3.
yeah, I know.
Wow,
I will
that's
admit
shocking.
That. Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually just trying to narrow it down inside my own head because there are lots and lots of heroes out there.
I mean, for me, I'm going a similar route to that. I do like Hawkeye. Hawkeye's a pretty cool guy.
I like Hawkeye, but I don't
Yeah.
think he's in my top 3.
I don't know, he might be. But I haven't actually watched Green Arrow, so...
It's a
It's
decent
archery,
series.
isn't it? Archery's just cool.
Archery and swagger.
The archery,
Archery and
swag
Swagger.
is the perfect combination.
Oh god, I feel like I should be thinking about this.
Probably. Yeah.
It's easier for me because I'm mostly on the films,
I-
so like I can't have any of these
Well,
extra ones.
I think I've got mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the top of the list is Scarlet Witch. Because Scarlet Witch is
Wow.
just... Well, she's powerful. She's got magic that is unmatched by any other character in the Marvel Universe.
Wait, are we including X-Men in this?
I think they count as heroes.
Yeah.
They can.
Yeah,
But technically, Scarlet Witch isn't actually a part of the X-Men. She's a part of the Avengers.
Okay, if you don't know who Scarlet
Hey!
Witch is, Bacon is inserting a picture here.
I hate
Right.
you. Oh no! I've got
There's just going to be a
find
message.
one.
No, I'm not. Ha ha ha.
No, I'm going to draw a paint picture of her.
But yeah, Scarlet Witch, and she can actively stop other people from using their powers. That's one of her abilities.
Is
And she can deflect people's powers, so then they go back on them.
Sounds a lot like Jean.
No. Jean Grey is telekinetic.
you're Daniel? I thought that's who he's talking about.
No,
the one in the-
there's Phoenix and there's Scarlet Witch. They are two different characters.
Oh.
Scarlet Witch is Wanda Maximoff, and Phoenix is Jean Grey.
I feel like such a bad nerd. Oh.
You are a bad nerd if you don't know the difference between Jean Grey and Wanda Maximoff.
There's also Rogue, who I just remember the TV series of X-Men and those
What,
great,
Rogue?
those great cartoons. Yeah, she could take.
She could take people's life energy.
Yeah, and she took a lot of like other mutants' powers.
Yeah, she can do that.
She sounds like an introvert. She just steals life energy.
Well, no, it's not her fault. That's just her power, and it's,
Yeah,
if
because
you
they
touch
did
her
the whole
skin,
film thing, didn't they? Of like, I want to get rid of my powers, and Wolverine's like, why would you want to do that?
Except in the comics, she actually develops her powers to such
Yeah,
a
in the comic,
rate.
she's like really cool, isn't she? Like flies and.
Well, she absorbed Captain Marvel's powers, which means she's got all of Captain Marvel's abilities, but then she developed a split personality, and
And in the film, she's just like, oh no.
I know slightly too much about this. And then second on the list is Black Widow, if you haven't
Oh, right,
already
yeah.
guessed, because Black Widow's just
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, like, she's seriously cool.
She is.
Yeah, you can't really
Yeah.
say anything
Yeah.
bad
We
about
can't-
her.
These are not things we can argue against.
Like,
Damn it,
She's
Michael.
just cool.
Yeah.
And then third on my list is just after a lot of thinking, I think is probably Nightcrawler.
Oh yes,
Because-
Nightcrawler. What?
Nightcrawler's the blue teleporty person.
Oh, that guy.
But he's really funny and he's cool and
Yeah,
he's
he
got a
wasn't
cool
very
power
well
and stuff.
represented in films either.
No,
He wasn't, no.
he needs
No.
more representation. But Nightcrawler, he's just funny and he can teleport.
So very X-Men focused, really.
Yeah, because I grew up with X-Men. And X-Men's got a special place in my heart.
Top three.
Your top
I'll
three.
just move on swiftly from that flipping thing. I know it's gonna be very cliched, really. I think Hawkeye's got to be up there. Like,
Yeah.
Either probably second. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, it's quite hard,
It
isn't
is
it?
hard. I thought I'd just be like this one, this one, this one. Obviously.
But it's just,
But
then you
like-
start thinking about more.
You know, like,
Yeah.
but these ones are so cool.
Because I think I love all superheroes for different reasons and it's hard
Yeah.
to choose.
Not all superheroes.
Not all superheroes.
Some are worse than
Superman.
others. Yeah. Well,
He's OP.
He is
Yes.
OP.
but
He's
um.
just-
I'm glad he can be defeated by a tiny crystal though.
Yeah.
Just to go, ha! Now you're useless.
One of my friends was telling me that the main reason that Superman can be defeated by the Mortal Kombat people, because there was a whole game about it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I played that.
The main reason is because Superman is vulnerable to kryptonite and magic, and for some reason the Mortal Kombat guys are magic.
Fair enough.
Got hats or something.
Yeah, magic hats.
Magic.
So yeah, your top three.
Hawkeye's second.
Hawkeye second.
I've narrowed it down that far.
So,
Who's third?
who's third?
Completely mess up this order.
Third. I don't know. I'm kind of want to put Batman in there because
Yeah.
Batman's pretty cool.
And
I mean,
it's-
he's got a very awful personality though. But
But I've
does.
watched enough things on the internet of people mocking his voice to be.
ask her, Anna, where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
And that's why he's the best one because everyone does that.
Okay, but who's number one?
Who's number one?
You have
gonna-
to choose a
it's
number
gonna
one.
be no.
No.
Not a superhero.
He's
a
a-
northerner. Northerners aren't
They are a
sorry,
superhero in their own way.
There's a
Every
difference.
northerner's got super in them.
Well, my mum's from the Midlands. Does that make her a superhero?
It's more north than where we are.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. How would you know?
Unless we're from Iceland. How would you know?
I'm from Iceland.
I don't know who's first. It's a tricky one.
Yeah.
It is a
It's-
tricky
It's
one.
really tricky.
Just throw an Iron Man in there.
I might put Iron Man to second and bump up Hawkeye because
Yeah.
Fair
Hawkeye's
enough.
pretty cool.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And he's
But
like
it's
in the film, he's just like, oh no, who cares about Hawkeye? He's got blue eyes.
And something that's definitely not shown in the films is Hawkeye's actually deaf.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
What?
He has to have hearing aids, and then in the comic series Hawkeye versus Deadpool, Deadpool talks to him
I forgot about
with
Deadpool.
using.
Weird, yeah.
He's not a hero. He's an anti-hero.
He's a
Yeah,
douchebag.
but
Let's just admit it. He's
Hawkeye
a douchebag.
is actually deaf, and he has to use sign language to understand people, and that's
I can see
grossly
why they didn't-
misunderrepresented in the film.
I can kind of see why they didn't put it in. Because like, his
Yeah.
screen
No, no,
time
but-
Isn't very big. but-
Even if he just had hearing aids in or something.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because, I mean, he's not deaf. He's partially deaf in both ears, but so much so he can't hear without help.
Yeah.
So then he often uses lip reading and sign language to understand people.
How do you know-
Representation!
How do you know he's just not really good at lip reading?
It's. Well, I'd imagine he's been quite good at lip reading, otherwise.
Like when exactly, and when he's on the comms, like the little earpieces, how do you know he's not got it turned up to max?
And you know, it wasn't the hearing aid.
How do you know he
Because-
wasn't actually listening to Turn Down for What?
Well, I've actually watched that. I've watched the Avengers film so many times, and I can safely say he doesn't have hearing aids in.
Yeah.
And you can't understand everything someone says by lip reading.
You
That's
can
true.
attempt to,
You can attempt to.
otherwise you might end up with like the Obama dubs,
Yeah.
which is
You can't always understand what someone's saying just by the way their lips are moving.
yeah.
But damn it, you can try.
You can try.
You can try.
There are some people out there who are good at it, but they're not always right.
Yeah.
Because remember that old trick with elephant
so
juice and
difficult.
colourful looking like I love you?
It's so
Yeah.
difficult to tell them, though. No.
And
Well,
vacuum.
vacuum. Yeah.
Vacuum? What? That's a very visual thing.
yeah.
Well, it just looks like you're saying I love
Listeners,
you.
go to a mirror and say vacuum.
So then,
Do not give a reason. Just say vacuum.
so
Comment what you think.
Vacuum.
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 Vacuum's starting to sound very weird.
Vacuum.
Vacuum,
Vacuum. Vacuum. Vacuum.
Vacuum
This
doesn't
isn't
look
the
like it's
podcast.
spelled like a real
What's the
word.
next thing?
What's the next thing?
TV shows.
TV shows.
Well, that's Green Arrow,
Ooh.
isn't it?
There's Green Arrow.
There's Green Arrow, there's Gotham. I don't know
Yeah,
if Gotham
Gotham.
counts.
It's pretty new, and
Well, there's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agent
Yeah,
Shield.
Marvel's
Are they
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
they're making a second series, aren't they?
They're making an Agent Carter as
I
well.
know, that- 'cause
I'm
that-
so excited
I
for
got
that.
confused over whether they're doing that or season 2 or
They're
both.
doing both.
I know, which is just like, well done, Marvel.
I
You're the
mean,
best.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Haven't you?
No, I've watched
Yeah.
half of the first
It got really
series.
bad in the middle, and then
It
at
did.
the end it got really good again.
Because
Yeah.
I was just fed up of the storylines at that point, and I just thought,
Yeah.
I can't be bothered anymore. So I mean, I'm going to pick it up again at some point,
yeah.
but I kind of feel I'm not ready to watch it again.
It had the problem of too much budget.
Yes.
It was just...
They didn't quite know what to do with the budget.
Television shows are great because they're usually quite low budget and it's all about the writing and the plot. But they had so much budget, like special effects, explosions.
Which is Doctor Who's
and-
problem,
I
but
was
let's
about
not
to
get
say
into
No.
that.
Not talk about Doctor Who.
Yeah.
We're going to have a whole other
Or-
episode
Yeah, well-
for Doctor Who.
Does
Like
Doctor-
a 2-hour podcast.
2-hour podcast of us ranting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Doctor count as a superhero?
No.
Well, he's got no.
Just a man.
He's a traveller.
Well, so's Batman.
Yeah, but...
Ooh.
Yeah, but Batman's like... I suppose it could be.
I actually have really big issues with Batman, but
Well, because he's rich.
no. Well, yes,
And
and I'm not. But it's just Batman. I mean, yes, he does clear up organised crime and stuff.
yeah.
But when he's not clearing up organised crime, he's beating up people like thieves and drug addicts who are pushed there because they don't have any money, because Batman's protecting the people who are stopping them from having money. So then Batman is beating up the people who threaten the wealth of the rich.
He protects the 1%.
He protects the 1%.
Which is why it's such a great place, Gotham.
Yeah.
It really is.
That's why I have issues with Batman. I mean, yes, he fights the Joker and the Penguin and the Riddler and all these other superheroes, but when he's not fighting organised crime, he's fighting people who have no other choice.
That's a very different matter
Well,
entirely.
to
We
be
saw-
honest, they do have a choice. Move out of Gotham.
No, they don't have the money to move out of Gotham. They
Then
don't have
they
money
walk.
to do anything.
They walk.
Well, and how are they going to get past the toll bridge if they've got no cash?
They'll
They
climb underneath
swim.
it. They'll swim.
No, but even if they do move out of Gotham, they still have no money, and they're still going to get picked on by people.
And actually, thinking back to the movie of Batman,
They can't swim.
Which one?
there was the last one, the one where Bane was there, and
Oh, the
They're
okay
making
one.
people walk over the
Yeah.
ice.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, they can't
They
swim.
can't swim.
They can't swim out.
Build a makeshift glider out of newspapers and things that are on the street.
Yeah.
But that's more of a kind of... that's
It's
another
a different
reason.
debate about politics,
That's-
pretty
yeah.
much.
That's a political debate in Batman.
Yeah, a sort of moral dilemma over how liable people are to their own crimes. So,
Other TV shows. There's
Other TV
the
shows.
Flash.
There's
which
The
has
Flash.
Come out. That
yeah, that's just...
you two haven't seen.
I
it.
haven't seen it. I was going to watch it, and then I decided against it.
I saw it, and it's pretty good. It goes back on. It's talking about his backstory, how there was a magical light which came to him, killed
And
his.
maybe spoilers in
and
this
maybe-
comment.
Hashtag
Spoilers.
spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert! So yeah, there's some lights which should be making that sound, which are floating around his mum.
Mother.
The lights kill him, and then his dad is then accused of killing his mother, and he's locked up in a prison somewhere.
A prison.
Well,
Hey,
if he wasn't
prison.
locked up in a prison, I'd be a little bit
He was
surprised.
And then-
locked up in a field. Just, and then he had to run home, and he ran really quick.
And then 14 years later, when he's 25, there was a lightning strike. He got struck by a lightning bolt, and yeah, he.
Oh, and the whole like it shows you.
Yeah.
It's like no, it didn't.
It didn't.
It was just
It
random.
was just random.
What is it with the whole superheroes being in their early to mid 20s? I mean, what's wrong with a 45-year-old superhero who's just sarcastic all the time?
Just genuinely can't move around as fast. And there's a squirrel in your back garden.
Well,
Stop everything. Stop what you.
And that just
everyone-
reminds you of Squirrel Girl. She has the power
No,
to communicate
no,
with
stop talking about
squirrels.
the theme. It's all about the squirrel now.
all
This
about-
is the important thing. Live update straight from the garden. Squirrel is coming towards us.
Oh god.
Approximately
It's a squirrel.
0.2 meters a second.
Oh god, the cats are looking at the squirrel.
Oh, this may be.
This could end badly.
Observe as squirrel
Squirrel.
eats the peanuts
Oh,
from the floor,
the cat's moving closer.
and the predator stalks the prey from the
Hold
trampoline.
on. Do you want the squirrel to die or not? Because
Not
there's-
really.
I don't actually want a live squirrel death on the podcast.
A
This is
live squirrel death.
No, no,
No,
squirrel.
no,
Observe
no.
as the squirrel runs,
Bye, squirrel.
and the cat
And
stalks.
the cat chases its prey.
Well, we saw a natural example here of how gardens influence the behavioural patterns of
I'm gonna
animals,
slam the door.
and the
Oh god.
sorry
There we
headphone
go.
users.
Rip in
Squirrel
pieces.
is saved.
Squirrel is saved thanks to Michael. Michael's a superhero.
I
Michael-
just saved a squirrel.
Door slam
I
man.
save squirrels on a daily basis. I'm the hero the garden needs. Not the
I only
ones
saved
right
this-
now.
Well, I did give you the option. You can either watch the squirrel die in my garden, or I can let
Me-
I'd
it.
like to
we
think
did
your
want
cat
it.
wouldn't have killed the squirrel.
No, he would.
Oh.
He kills birds on a regular basis and brings them in the house.
So how about them? How about them Batman TV shows,
Them
the
Batmans.
animated ones? Yeah.
I don't like Batman Brave and the Bold because I think it's rubbish.
I liked it, but it just wasn't Batman-y. It
But-
was meant for kids.
Batman.
I liked Batman the animated series. I don't know if you've watched it. It's
probably a very
It
long
was
time ago.
so good. It had Clayface in it, and he was the police officer and stuff. And the Joker was Crazy Joker with the really long hair and weird suit.
I really don't.
Have you not watched Batman the animated?
Oh, you're
like-
looking at me? No, no.
I don't
Oh,
know
that
the
was
television.
so good. It had Batgirl and it had Robin and it had
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman in it?
Batman.
What?
Yeah,
Crazy.
surprising.
Did it have Batman?
And it had
Are you
Doc-
What
sure?
about Gotham? Was Gotham in it?
Was
Yes.
Gotham
Oh,
in it?
fantastic.
And it had Doctor Strange
And
as
the Penguin.
Yes, it had the Penguin.
Yeah, obviously.
And the Riddler. Actually, the Riddler wasn't in it that often.
Ah, sad face.
But it was so good. And I've been trying to find it online for ages.
Ages.
For ages.
For ages.
Sorry, just a little bit on my other native tongue getting in there.
You have
Sorry
two
if that was-
tongues.
Sorry if that was offensive to anybody. I didn't mean it to be.
Native tongues.
He
Native
completely
In
was.
this country, who's these tongues?
He was attempting to be racist. Don't worry.
Wow.
I was not.
Yes,
I
you
have
was.
I have dual citizenship in 2 countries. Suck on that, bitch.
Oh.
Go on. Suck on it.
Which tongue do you want me to suck on?
Well, I'd rather the left. Oh, bloody dog.
We're going to have to rate this 18 now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Wow. Warnings.
So yeah,
What was happening?
other TV shows.
I can only think about Michael's
Spider-Man
tongues now.
Ultimate.
Spider-Man, the
I-
ultimate Spider-Man.
I think that's really funny.
It is, because I like what they've done.
I quite like it.
He was in a team. He was then asked if he wanted to join the Avengers. He said no because he's got a team. And then about 3 episodes later, the series ended. And he broke up with his team and got a new team.
I know. Oh, I just like all the episodes with Deadpool in.
Oh, God.
Because
Deadpool's a douche.
Deadpool. I love Deadpool.
He was a douche in the TV series.
No, he wasn't.
He was. He was an absolute... He was like, yeah, let's go kill some people. And Spider-Man's like,
Well, that's what Deadpool
let's
is
not
like.
kill some people.
That's Deadpool's character.
Literally, that's what Deadpool does. He kills people.
That sounds like...
That's his job.
That sounds like a game which I saw. It was probably the most violent game that I've seen.
What?
That's violent.
Wow.
It's called Hatred. Go watch the trailer now. Pause this. Keep opening
Don't
it.
pause it.
Don't pause it.
Don't
Just
pause.
keep playing. Just open up another.
See if we can match up with the trailer you're watching. Mute the trailer, and then we'll do the.
Dun, 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 dun.
I need to kill this man.
No,
For
no, no.
reasons.
It was
I'm
literally.
white and
I
middle-aged
hate the world.
Beard.
It was literally. I hate the world. And I'm probably gonna die, but I'm gonna do it killing everyone.
9 out of 10. PC gamer.
10 out of 10 IGN.
But
0. Everyone else.
0 everyone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just seemed so violent. There was all of the blood splatters and everything.
sounds like my kind of game.
It does, yeah. But it is more violent than any game that I've ever seen.
I'll just go and play Proteus.
This is severe product placement, you realise.
Yeah.
Proteus needs product placement. That's great game.
Yeah,
It's not
but-
great.
That's the
It's
clock.
great.
But yeah, next on the list is games.
Oh right,
Games.
well,
Yes,
Deadpool
games.
game. came
Deadpool
out this-
game.
Batman games. They're
Batman
great.
games. I love the Batman games.
Daniel is
Love them.
Advocate.
Yeah.
I don't really play many superhero games.
The Batman games are well done.
I mean,
They are.
I've seen my brother play them, but I've never played
mean,
them personally.
I've played through Batman Arkham Asylum. That game wasn't overly interesting. It was
But the-
alright.
Like all the systems, very good. Like
Yeah.
it defines the third-person combat.
It
Stuff
does,
and that.
yeah.
It's the
I love
benchmark.
Batman Arkham City because, well, I've...
Is that the more open worldy one?
Yeah, not the most open worldy one.
Is it the
That's
second one they made?
the third one.
Third one. Okay.
The first one was Arkham Asylum, second Arkham City. Then they made Arkham Origins, which is like the whole
Yeah.
of Gotham. But Arkham City, I love it. I've played through it about 5 times. I know it doesn't sound like that many, but knowing that it takes about 10 hours to play through, you know,
Yeah.
it's a good game. And it's a good game.
Just says he's played 50 hours. Yeah, it's alright, I guess.
it's alright, I guess, yeah.
I'll
But
play again, perhaps.
I've never played it. I mean, the last superhero game I played was actually Lego Marvel.
Lego, you can't go wrong with
I mean, I
Lego.
did enjoy that immensely.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's not a game I play over and over and over again.
As much as Lego want you to.
Because I've completed it to 100% twice now, so I don't really think that's much.
What?
You just
What?
admitted to playing
You
the
just
same game
admitted to
five
playing
times.
the game
Okay,
5
yeah.
times. I've played the same game twice.
Yeah, but you've 100%ed it. I've never.
Well, actually, I 100%ed it the first time, but not the second time.
The only game I've ever 100%ed is Thomas is Alone, which is a fantastic game and I recommend it to everyone. But yeah, that's a really easy game to 100%. It's like got 5 achievements and you've done it. But
Oh, I have an interesting hypothesis, which is kind of veering away from the game stuff.
okay.
Would you class Harry Potter as a superhero?
No, he's a wizard.
Wow.
Magical.
No, but if you think about it,
He's a wizard.
He's got all the attributes of a superhero.
Well, this is the same thing of Batman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
he's,
well,
but he's just a
I
man.
guess so.
Because
But I'm just Batman.
if you think about
Well,
it,
just Batman,
Harry,
a superhero.
Harry Potter has achieved more than most superheroes, I feel.
What?
Because he...
Well, he moaned his way through. No, I won't say that.
No, he didn't, though, did he?
No, he didn't.
He moaned his way through the 6th one, yes.
Yeah.
But he, with the help of his friends and colleagues and stuff, managed to take down the darkest wizard ever to walk the earth.
The most idiotic, stupid wizard to ever walk this earth. I'm going to make a Horcrux of this specific item,
No,
which is specifically relevant to myself. Horcrux the moon!
Well, we can't Horcrux them in.
Why?
Because, well, one...
Just that point.
Hold on. One, how is he going to get to the moon?
He'll operate there.
Well, we
He
went in
can't.
1960.
There's actually a
I'm
distance.
sure there's a BS spell for it.
Yeah.
Monicus!
Teleport us.
Well, there's only one spell that teleports, and that's Apparition. And Apparition's got kind of a distance cap on it.
Well, he'll steal Harry Potter's
They nerfed-
broom and
they
just
nerfed
fly
it.
up.
Yeah, just
Just steal the broom and fly up.
okay. Just
Well, there's not
Horcrux
going to
the
be-
Earth. You can get to the Earth.
I
I'm
think,
there now.
I think there's a size limit to what you can Horcrux.
Horcrux a pebble and throw it in a river.
Yeah, Horcrux a pebble.
But do you
Go to
know
the
why-
middle of the Atlantic.
I feel like Voldemort falls into the villains category, but
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
fine. Let's carry on.
I'll talk about what Voldemort in the
In the second part of
in the
this.
second part of this theme.
Stay
Dun,
tuned
dun,
for
dun,
next
dun.
episode.
Stay tuned for next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not done with this
Yeah.
one
Okay.
yet.
We're not done with this
the
one yet.
Horcrux thing.
Right.
I'm irritated about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll explain that in more detail later.
What was the point here? Harry Potter. Is a
Harry
superhero.
Potter. Yeah, is Harry Potter a superhero?
No,
Why not?
because he's a wizard. As Daniel
Okay,
correctly
well-
asserted.
Okay, so
Well, technically, Scarlet Witch is a witch.
But Harry Potter, he's like a...
let's think about all of the things which you need to be a superhero.
You need to be a straight white male. Check.
Done.
Yeah, yeah,
Harry's a superhero.
You need to have an angsty background with both parents dead. Check.
yeah,
50% probability of stubble.
Check.
Yeah.
yeah. He's got an arch enemy.
Check. He's rich.
Parents
Check.
are dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
parents are dead.
Yeah.
Always angry at the world.
That wasn't the doorbell. Yes.
That was the oven. Always angsty, only has 2 friends.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got all the attributes of a superhero.
He's got a kick-ass
A
costume.
recurring
and a cape.
villain.
A recurring villain.
Yeah.
He's got...
He has got a cape. Oh
He
my
has got
god.
a cape.
And he's the boy who lived. He's even got his own title.
Oh yeah.
So-
and a logo.
The Chosen One. So technically,
Oh, he's a
a superhero.
Well, it's a
Chosen
superhero.
one, Harry. I don't know though. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the hero.
Why
He
not?
doesn't wear a mask.
Well, he can literally change his face using a potion.
Oh, so you
can,
can't
yeah.
teleport to the moon, but you can change your face with a potion.
Yes, it's the Polyjuice potion. Get over yourself.
That's tricky. Why I frankly discredit this entire thing. No, I suppose Harry is a superhero.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if Harry's the superhero, does that make Skullduggery Pleasant
But, like-
a superhero?
I've always classed Harry Potter under like the same sort of like action hero genre, like John McClane from Die Hard.
Yeah.
Is he a superhero? He's saved lots of people's lives. He's defeated the main villain, the terrorists.
Yeah.
The terrorist.
In general, like
No, but I'm only saying it because Harry Potter's got, well, supernatural powers and stuff.
but Batman doesn't have supernatural powers.
Yeah, but Batman's a dick with lots of money.
But he is a superhero.
And he's got most of the same character development as Harry Potter.
And John McClane's a bit of a dick as well. So like,
Well, maybe John McClane is a superhero. We'll
is
leave that
there-
out to the audience.
Is
to
there like
decide.
an amount of people you have to rescue before you class as a superhero?
Because I think Harry's definitely a hero.
Yeah, that's easily defined. But what makes super?
What makes super?
Sorry, just making changes to the itinerary.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's the amount of people you've saved. Like once
Yeah.
you're past 1,000, you're super.
But if you think about it, Harry doesn't save people. He more prevents more people from dying.
That's the same as saving. Preventing from dying.
No, but he doesn't actively go out and save them. He let hundreds and thousands of people die before, but then he killed the person who was killing people.
So that makes him a murderer. So he's now the bad guy.
So does that count as -1 to his score?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a -1. But plus 3 for killing the most feared with...
So shall we give him a score of 2?
Yes, he's got a 2.
Hang on, 2 on what scale? What's the scale?
He saved like Harry and that from the pond, from the mermaid people in
That was wrong.
Ron, and I thought he saved 2 people though.
Okay, he saved 2 people.
Oh, that French one.
Yeah.
Does that put him up at all?
Yeah, so that's on 4.
So he's on
He
4.
saved the troll in the bathroom.
He didn't save the troll. Well, actually,
No,
he did save Hermione.
Yeah, that's
he saved
what I meant.
Hermione.
Not the troll. He
Not
didn't
the
come in
troll.
with that troll. We're
Yeah.
getting you out.
Okay, let's just say he's a hero, but whether he's super or not is up for debate.
Yeah, that's if he say more than 1,000, you calculate it, report back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Please don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, so now we've got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure our viewers would have
Okay,
enjoyed that.
let's move on. Let's make up an episode. Just any episode for, like, any adventure that a
episode?
superhero can have.
Do we have to choose
Wait,
a particular
Wait, no.
superhero?
Can we
don't.
before we go down this route, like, what superpower would you have?
Oh,
personally.
I know mine. Of course. I
Okay,
know
yeah,
mine.
because like this is a common question, like just to get it.
Telekinesis.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
That-
who wouldn't?
Who wouldn't?
Daniel.
Manipulating time.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty damn fine.
That's good.
So that's time travel. You can pause time.
No, but I've
But
always.
is that out of the realms of like?
Yeah.
That's a bit too powerful. Like
That
you would
is-
never die or anything.
So is telekinesis. You can
How
fix
is
things.
no, telekinesis is within
It's like
boundaries.
it's within boundaries because
Like you can't just pause time because you can basically have telekinesis with time, can't you? You can just pause time and go
You
around and
can-
move everything, and then go back to where you were, and it looks like you're.
Yeah, I know, but
because
but
I mean that's OP, but
It is OP.
it's a good superpower.
Yeah.
But it's a
Yeah.
bit OP. But I've always been drawn to telekinesis of all the superpowers because to be able to move things without having to get up.
yeah, I've. It's the best one because I'm really lazy.
And instead of having to walk all the way to somewhere, just fly. You can pick yourself
nice,
up
yeah.
and carry yourself there using your
Well,
powers.
even if you can't do it yourself, just levitate something and hold it.
Yeah.
Just like take you there.
So and also it's really good if someone's attacking you because you can just fling them back at a wall.
Yeah.
And remove their spinal cord without having to touch them.
manipulating time, you can make the person old. Just make their body age incredibly
Which is why it's
fast.
Which is why it's
Oh,
OP.
like the end of the 3rd Indiana Jones film,
Yeah,
where he drinks from the goblet and he's like,
I haven't quite got there yet.
that doesn't happen.
But
Okay, it's old enough. That's not
Yeah.
a spoiler.
it's old enough.
But I just think that manipulating time would be a
Okay, well,
it would be
Okay,
OP.
what about non-OP? Like really, like the guy in X-Men who just becomes fat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the guy he sits in the seat and he's
Oh, yeah,
goes
yeah,
really
yeah.
thin. Like that's a rubbish.
Okay,
superpower.
so
It's probably got some good marks.
non-OP powers.
Yeah,
non-OP
like,
powers.
you can turn into a moth or something.
Oh god.
That's not OP, but that's sort of is.
If you can transform into anything
How long
that
do
you
moths
want.
live?
About... It depends on the type of moth.
So
you're
like you can
talking
live
about.
for a week.
What,
as a
which
moth.
sort of moth are you talking about? Because they range from...
I am this.
They range from 2 days to 10 years.
2 days.
It honestly depends on the time between when they're born to when they're smushed because they're annoying because they won't. Yeah, smushed.
Because you have Arctic moths, which hibernate
I did
in the
not think
ice.
this would be such a problem. It was an example of a bad superpower.
Well, all superpowers are useful,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
but useless ones. Because I've actually been trying to have this debate for a really long time, and I think this is kind of useless, not OP, but kind of fun.
Yeah.
Like, you can change colours of objects.
that would be great.
That would. Yeah.
It's like, it would be useful, it'll be fun. It's not OP and it's not useful in any way. But you can just change the colours.
Casually lean on like the Statue of Liberty, and then it's suddenly just
it suddenly goes completely orange with
completely
blue hair.
rainbow. It's just like
Green Arrow would have to change his name a lot.
It's like
just like involuntary colour
no.
change.
I mean,
Damn it!
Damn it.
let's just
Stop! I'm Pink Arrow!
Wait. Yep, still pink.
Yeah, still
Yep.
pink.
that would be completely useless.
But that would be cool.
But
It's not completely useless either. Like
No,
still...
but it's useful for like home decorating and stuff.
People are like, oh, I'm gonna be out for a week. Can you paint my house? You'd be like, yeah, done.
Yeah.
I just painted the whole thing.
So, what colour do you want your house?
No, but like go and then you just claim like a week's work money.
Yeah.
If you
Just-
had to keep the thing secret, because I mean, if you shoe everyone, you get loads of money,
Yeah, you would.
or genetically decomposed.
Tested.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
But it's just, I mean, it's useful. But again, it's just one of those powers that it's not, you know?
I think the best non-OP superpower is just the ability to put wheels on anything. Like, wouldn't that be the best thing? Someone's really irritating you. You just touch their chair, and then there's wheels on it, and they just roll away. And it's like, isn't that the
would
best
be
thing?
pretty.
And then an old
like, or
person walking down a hill put wheels on their shoes.
Like someone pulls out in front of you in a car, and you're like, "That's really annoying." You touch your car, the wheels disappear because it has the opposite effect.
Yeah.
And they're just like,
That'd
"What?
be-
How?" And you're just, you know, you put
That
on
would
the
be quite
sunglasses,
good.
and you
Which
walk
then
around.
have wheels on.
Yeah, like the channel changes really far away, so you just think about it, and then wheels it rolls towards you.
Or just the power to change channels on television.
If we limited it to television, I suppose that's pretty good still.
Yeah.
Like, you just sit there and you can go, bored,
Next,
bored,
next,
bored,
next,
bored,
next,
bored.
next.
I suppose, like, if we're going for if everyone in the world had like a completely non-OP power,
Yeah.
you're like, well, that's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what was on the itinerary?
What were we doing?
Make up an episode of something.
Yes.
Yes.
That's completely what it says.
Yes. That's exactly what it says.
Change it
With
from
our
that
powers.
word
Wait,
to
Daniel, what's your
thing.
non-OP superpower?
Oh yeah, what's your non-OP superpower?
I'm thinking the ability to know exactly what time it is at any point.
Wow.
Somebody goes,
That's
"What's the
good.
time?" 12:02.
And they're just like, oh my god, it is. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Or the ability to know what someone's just eaten. Like, that's so non-OP, but you can freak people out.
Oh god, I saw something about
How
that
was
one.
that?
Yeah, that was on Tumblr, wasn't
There's
it?
like a story, and then like
He
there's-
said people, didn't he?
yeah, like the last, like it was a homeless man who had it, and like the last person walked past and was like, people. And it's like, oh, no, that's so creepy. You shouldn't eat people. Yeah, sorry.
Who knows? It could have just been sex gone wrong.
Very wrong.
Oh.
Oh god, darling.
That's not what I meant by eating out.
How do we go to A&E now?
Okay, so make up an episode of something.
I think that we
The
should do
weird
this together.
adventures of the guys who have terrible superpowers that they
Yes.
form to protect the village of Dunsthorpe.
Protect the village of Dunsthorpe.
I know it's like a tiny village and with really bad powers, and the main
Yeah.
villain is just like a shoplifter or something. That'd just be the best thing. I'd love
Stop you! I'll make you identifiable for everyone.
It's like running away with a trolley and it's like, ha, no wheels.
Ha, now you're wearing white, so everyone can
He's
see.
like
you.
running away and you're like, you touch a wall and it turns into a picture of a wall and of a road and he like runs into the wall and it's like, no,
No.
foiled by the change of colour. And then it's like, damn it, I've still got time to escape and you're like, no,
No,
it's
you-
12:02, you have no time to escape. Wouldn't that be the best?
This isn't quite what I had in mind, but you know, it's working.
Yeah, I think that'd be, because it's such a small village, there's no prison, it's like, oh,
No.
And here in fair Dunsthorpe we lay our
We'll just dig him a small hole in the ground and
oh my god.
Get him to stay in there for a few days.
Oh, I thought you meant murder.
No.
Get him to dig his own grave.
No, you just
It's
get
actually
him-
this really sinister program.
You just make him dig a small hole in the ground, and he has to stand there for a couple of hours or days.
Stand in the hole.
Can I come out now? Yeah, sure, alright, come on.
I'm really hungry. Here's a Kit Kat.
Here's a Kit Kat.
I didn't steal it though. Like you.
I paid for it with my own money.
Bastard.
And it's a rare Kit Kat because it's got a yellow wrapper.
You can buy Kit Kats that taste like really weird stuff.
Like,
I can't remember. It's like tea flavoured Kit Kats. Like wasabi flavours and that.
that sounds
But they
amazing.
don't sell in Britain, which is horrible.
Okay,
That's a shame.
I think we've done this one. It was
Yeah.
worst superhero. Although I guess we haven't quite
Not
gone
the
over.
worst superhero
Yeah.
power, like the complete
Oh,
worst.
the worst superhero
What was the
power.
worst superhero?
Because we've just thought of non-useful
The man on
ones.
the
Yeah.
advert who turns everything into Skittles.
Oh,
when he
That would
touches
be
it.
awful.
That- would.
That'd be terrible because the first thing I'd do is, oh no, touch my face and just.
There was.
I don't think it affects his own skin, does
Yeah.
it?
It's still
No.
terrible.
It's still terrible.
Isn't it? Wasn't it King Midas who could turn
King Midas.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
into gold.
Not much.
everything into?
Yeah, and he touched his daughter and she turned into a statue of gold
I thought
forever.
it was his son.
I
No.
thought it was his wife.
I think we've all had different versions of the same story.
Yeah.
By the way, he
I thought it
wished
was
for
bronze.
gold.
Yeah.
He wished for the power to turn anything into gold.
And then
He
he
got
got
the
it.
power, and then
He starved to death because he couldn't eat anything.
Well, no,
well, he didn't starve. to
surely he
death.
could have done. Like if he didn't use his hands and just pecked at it like a bird.
Or just used a knife and
No, I
fork.
think.
A golden knife. and
Golden
fork. That'd be
knife
so
and fork.
civilized. It
Yeah.
would, yes.
Oh,
Or just
no,
more
no, no.
glove.
Well, he was royalty. He
Oh,
got
God.
servants to feed him.
Yeah. Or just blended it and drunk it. I'm not sure why that would improve things, but I don't know.
Okay, worse.
Would that change things? Would he have had a golden shower?
So worse.
Moving on.
Worst superpowers.
Oh, I understand why you're quiet now. Wow.
I don't know. There aren't very many.
So
like-
I think like things you touch turn into something is a terrible power. But like
Chicken.
if you turn everything into chicken,
Yes.
that'd be terrible.
That would. But it'd be great for KFC. I'd go and watch.
Yeah, but I can't stand KFC. So.
Nor can I. But
I'm a
yeah.
vegetarian.
Yay!
See, everyone
but,
loves
yeah.
What if everything you touches just becomes really soft?
That'd be quite nice though.
It'd be bad during sex.
Would it?
Would it?
Would it? I'd imagine it would be quite good during sex.
I think
Such a
it's
soft
amazing.
condom. Oh, lovely.
No, the sensation of soft. You.
Oh, the sensation.
You twonk.
Yeah.
But it's just. I mean, when people sit there and absent-mindedly tap the table or stroke the table or something, it's just.
Soft.
Then it just becomes soft.
It'd be so relaxing.
It would,
be so
yeah.
You'd live a
relaxing.
stress-free life.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be-
not a terrible superpower.
That's
not
I'm actually quite endeared.
No, but when you said it turning, if you touch anything.
Okay, yeah, I suppose there are upsides.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
just the only one that I could think that had an upside.
I suppose like food would still be a problem. Really soft
Would it though?
food.
I mean, what if you're really
sandwich. It's already
Soft.
tiny. It's floppy.
old? What if?
I've never heard someone describe a sandwich as floppy before.
What if someone's like 80
Wow.
years old and they can turn their food soft?
Yeah,
Then
like, the
wouldn't that
older
be
you
a
get,
good
the
thing?
better that becomes.
I mean, because then you wouldn't need someone to specially
You
mash
wouldn't
your
even
food.
need dentures.
Yeah, you could just eat soft food. It's
I thought you were just going to write that down, just like, yeah, this is gold. King Midas and Soft Guy make a pact to make soft gold.
well,
So
Yeah.
next on the list, team ups.
team up.
So King Midas and Soft Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep Midas
Oh,
and
right, so like best teams.
Best
Yeah,
teams.
The best team ups. What do you think?
Gemini, definitely.
Gemini.
They're polar opposites.
I am Gemini.
Oh, you
I
don't get the
saw,
point, do you?
I saw there was a Batman Brave and the Bold episode. Batman becomes a Green Lantern, which was
Becomes a Green Lantern.
yes,
Becomes
a
a Green
Green Lantern, which is like
Oh, right, not
He
like
gets a ring.
literally just turns into a Green Lantern.
no, but
Like part of the order.
He just turns into Ryan Reynolds.
yeah,
No!
That would be awful.
Yeah.
No offense, but
Oh yeah, you're not a Ryan Reynolds fan, are you?
But
let's not get into
Iron
that.
Man as a Green Lantern. No, it's Iron Man as a Green Lantern. What?
Oh, I know.
That
would be quite interesting.
that would be
actually.
Yeah, his
incredibly
imagination with that.
Yeah.
power
Yeah.
would be pretty.
That would be amazing.
That would, yeah.
Ah.
We're all just like,
That's fine.
Okay, so team ups.
Doesn't Jesus appear in the Quran?
No.
does he count as a
I think he-
superhero? Has he saved more than 1,000 people?
I don't think Jesus counts as a superhero.
Has he saved more
He's
than
a
1,000?
prophet.
Has he
He's
saved
a
more than
prophet.
1,000 people?
He's a
With all
actually
of the
no, he hasn't.
food and what?
God probably hasn't. He did the floods, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, God's killed more people than
And
he's
Jesus
saved.
is God, so yeah. Sorry, he probably counts as a villain.
He does.
I presume it works the opposite way as well.
No, let's
Like,
not get into religion because that's really controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No.
No religion.
That's on
No
the list.
religion.
Not to say we're atheists, except we are. But
Yeah.
It's nothing.
we have nothing
We're not
against
going to-
religion.
No, but as soon as we start talking about this, we just dig a hole and we stand in it with a Kit Kat. So let's stop. And
Okay, let's go back to superhero team ups.
yeah.
I quite like.
Jesus and Buddha.
Jesus.
Oh
No.
man.
Ooh. How about? Well, I quite like Hawkeye and Deadpool, but that's already a thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's just-
Deadpool would quite have a lot of people because he is like
yeah.
he is the anti-hero.
There's Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Oh, I love Deadpool and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Thor
I
would
ship
probably
it.
be pretty good.
That would be quite funny because,
Yeah.
or Deadpool and Steve.
Yeah, I mean,
Captain America.
Deadpool is just a good.
No, but Deadpool and Captain America. Captain America's like, "Where's your honor?" And Deadpool's like, "Honor?"
They are polar opposites.
They are
That'd be-
polar opposites. We mustn't kill innocent civilians. But I want to.
I'm trying to think of an interesting person to put Hulk with.
Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk.
Ant-Man.
Puny bug, puny bug.
Puny man.
Puny god, puny god.
That sounds like a rap. Hulk rap. That'd be great.
Loki. Let's
He's
not
not a
get into
hero.
Loki.
He's a villain.
It depends on where you're going from.
Sometimes he
Young
does
Aven-
nice things.
Because Young Avengers, he's a hero. In Thor, he's a villain.
So young Loki.
Young Loki's fine.
Although he does help out, doesn't he?
Young Avengers isn't the same as Thor. That's something else entirely. But you're not fluent enough in the comics.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Bad nerds.
Bad.
That's kind of hard.
It is.
How about Rocket Raccoon and Groot?
Well, that is already.
I know, but isn't that such a good team up?
Yeah, that is.
Or Rocket Raccoon and Hawkeye?
Transformers, are they superheroes?
No.
No!
Oh, okay.
Michael Bay is going on that list.
I was gonna.
I'm not talking about Michael Bay.
Let's not get into
I
that.
love explosions.
No! Okay, I think we should.
Who cares about franchises?
Don't!
Bacon, you suck.
Okay.
That was a bacon, you suck.
Yeah,
you probably need to edit that
that's
out.
gone. That's
Yeah.
already gone.
Okay, so.
Hi, bacon. Enjoy editing this.
And we're back.
I mean, if we actually have any viewers. If.
well, there's eight.
Well,
There's
No,
about
okay.
it.
This,
Hi,
okay, but you viewers, why don't you comment with your superhero team ups?
why don't we make you comment most things that we
yeah,
we're
come
planning
up
to talk
with the
about?
themes and everything.
then
you know.
we'll just use your comments for the whole podcast.
No,
And
let's
claim
just
them as our
you
own.
can write your own, you can send us your team ups on the comments, and then we can just like
Send us your
Yeah.
team ups on Gmail at I don't know
no, we're
At
not
yahoo.hotmail.
at yahoo.hotmail
Yeah.
/ Outlook.
.eu.
So
Let's move on.
let's move on.
Costume design.
Ooh,
A
Best-
utility belt. Everyone has a
Em-
utility
really?
Batman's utility belt is OP.
Spider-Man doesn't have a utility belt.
Batman's utility belt is a sonic screwdriver, which we're not talking about, but it's just like, oh, problem solved.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
pretty
part
much.
of its charm, but like,
Yeah.
Well, Black Widow's utility belt is
that's
guns.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hawkeye.
Guns
he
and
just
daggers.
has
He's got his arrow pack.
Yeah.
So are we going to mention how bad masks are in...
Yeah.
Masks
Superhero films.
are
It's
awful.
like the viewer can't forget who the character is if they've got a mask
I
on.
know.
So let's just cover their eyes.
But the Superman's
Oh.
mask, you know, his glassesness.
I just remembered
Why?
something. I think it was in an episode of Teen Titans, and where Beast Boy was trying to get his own costume. And then he's like, I don't want people to recognise me. And then Raven just says, you're green. Everyone's going to recognise you. So then, some people you just think, what's the point in having a costume?
Yeah.
Iron Man.
You're going to be recognisable anyway.
Well, it's not.
That's not a costume.
I
It's
just like the
suit
whole
of
the
armour.
Iron Man method is just like, let's just tell everyone.
Let's tell
Screw it.
everyone, yeah.
I want people to know how goddamn
I'll give
good
up
I
my
am.
address, you know, to a terrorist and then not have my house with uber duper AI looking for helicopters.
And the
coming to
terrorist
attack
plan.
me.
Let's just fly a helicopter with rockets on it near the house. I'm sure Iron Man doesn't have defences.
Well, to be fair, when Iron Man built a defense system, it turned out to be Ultron, which was not a good idea. That's not really spoilers.
Oh, really?
I mean, anyone who knows anything about superheroes knows Ultron. I mean, come on.
I mean, come on, seriously.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, seriously, it's not like I had to go to Wikipedia a couple
Oh
of days
my
ago.
god. Let's
No,
not get into
I knew
Ultron.
of Ultron, but
But-
I didn't, like, I couldn't
It was
quite put...
the last time Iron Man tried, he created the biggest mistake he'd ever created. I mean, seriously. It's
Yeah.
like the mutant killing machines.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The
with,
Sentinels.
The Sentinels,
Peter
that's the
Dinklage.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peter Dinklage. Trask, is that it? Yeah, Trask.
Trish.
Trask. Avengers.
So the new trailer, pretty much.
Ah.
That's what it's all
It
about.
looks so good.
Especially with the Titanic music.
It looks so... That's
Yeah.
far, wherever you
God,
are.
that's out of tune.
Oh, but... Oh, God. It's
small.
just...
It does look
It's-
fantastic. Have you seen the
Ah,
extended trailer?
yes.
It's
No.
just, oh my god, it's got like a scene of the party. It's just so good.
Oh, God. Wow.
Like when
It's so
Captain
Captain
Hammer.
America.
Captain Hammer.
Wow.
Captain America is trying to pick up the hammer and like it focuses on Thor and it's just like, oh no.
And then it only moves a little bit and Thor's just like...
Yeah, it's
Nice
it looks,
try.
It looks like they're really doing a good job on that film.
And then Tony Stark trying, and then Thor's
Yeah.
just laughing because he knows.
And get
Tony can
Rhodey.
never-
Is it Rhodey?
Yeah, it's Rhodey.
Yeah.
Rhodey's in it.
I know. Where's the Hawkman? Not
The Hawkman.
Not Hawkeye.
Falcon.
Falcon. That's it.
I don't know. I love
I
Falcon.
was sort of expecting him to be in that party thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Falcon may or may not be in it. I don't know if he is.
It seems a shame if he isn't.
Yeah. I mean, Bucky's not in it, which is a shame.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really expecting Bucky
Well,
to be in it.
Yeah, especially after.
But next
Winter Soldier.
Captain America, not next one.
The third one.
Is it? Yeah, there
Yeah,
will be
third
next
one.
one.
Yeah.
Civil
Yeah.
War. That's sort of.
We don't know if it's Civil War.
I thought it was confirmed.
Hopefully
It hasn't
we'll
been confirmed.
Hopefully
I mean,
we'll
the
have
only
some
thing that's
Bucky
been confirmed is the Infinity War, which is different to the Civil War.
No, I thought they did just recently. They've announced all the new
Yeah,
Phase
they've
3.
They've announced Phase 3, but they haven't announced Civil War.
Oh, right.
They've announced the Infinity War.
Okay.
And Infinity War's for all the Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
So that's sort of, that's the
Guardians of the
Tesseract,
Galaxy.
that's the Ether, that's the one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then that's Thanos trying to get all the Infinity Stones to be... He's already the most powerful being in the universe.
Why
I
not
mean,
be
it's
more
not like he
powerful?
doesn't need the Infinity Gems anyway, but still.
Daniel's just smiling. Like, yep.
I just
Just smiling, yeah.
just completely blanked out.
Oh, but Phase 3 does look so good.
Ah, damn it, Marvel. This is why.
I'm going to
DC
run out of
catch up.
money. And we're going to have any money to go and see these films.
Life is so tricky.
Life is so
God,
tricky.
first world problem.
Yeah.
Has either of you seen Judge Dredd film?
No.
The recent
No.
one, which is called Dredd 3D.
No.
It's actually a really good film, and it's really true to the comic books.
Wait, what's
They did it
next
so
on
well.
the
As you know, the guy who plays Bones
Yeah.
in the new Star Trek films.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Dredd in it.
Nice.
And it's really good. Like, it's just a good film. But they didn't make a sequel because no one wanted to see it because they called it Dredd 3D. So everyone's like, that
Costume
sounds
design,
terrible.
team ups. We're talking about the Avengers.
Yeah, what's
So-
next?
Backstories and that's it.
Backstories.
Backstories.
Next is backstories.
Are your parents dead? Yay or nay?
Yay, nay.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
yay.
No,
Well-
then you can't be a superhero. Yes, then go ahead.
Okay, what did you have in mind for backstories?
Just how stupid some of them are, like Spider-Man being bit by a radioactive spider which mutates his DNA. I was talking with a friend about this who's gone to uni to do medicine, and he said that wouldn't happen because the biting...
Well, if we're going to talk about things that can't happen in a superhero realm,
Then
no,
there's
it's
a
'cause-
few that I'm gonna start ticking off.
there's an entire list.
No, it's because, his gene modification
Yeah,
wouldn't be
I understand gene
uniform across
modification.
his body. So,
Yeah, I
That
took
is actually a
biology,
good
yeah.
point.
yeah.
You'd have to go at the stem cells if you wanted to do entire gene modifications.
And, I love
Talking
some...
about this like it could happen.
Yeah, I love some of the, what they've done is they've written an amazing superhero and just about him, and then the backstory. Oh yeah, he's an alien. It's fine. No, he's an
Yeah,
alien.
it's
Of
cool.
course he'd have these powers. Yeah.
Oh,
Backstories are tricky.
Backstories
I
are
actually
tricky.
quite like spoiler alert if
Yeah,
you haven't
spoiler
seen
alert.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I haven't.
No, but I really like Star-Lord's backstory because it's quite sad.
It's really good, and we
like-
can't talk about this because this is actually a really recent film.
No, which is why I said spoiler alert, and which is why I
Yeah,
said
but like even Daniel hasn't seen
it was just
Yeah.
it was just a good
It's
sad
so good.
backstory.
Guardian Galaxy is the best film I've seen.
Have
in
you
this
seen
year.
it? Have you seen
Yes.
it? Yes,
This year.
isn't it so good?
So good.
It's so good.
so good.
So good.
So good.
I want to watch it.
No,
Daniel,
but,
I mean, literally, I can't believe no one.
no, but don't you agree
can't believe you
that
haven't
Star-Lord's
seen
backstory is really good?
I mean, in
Like,
comparison,
compare it to every other
it's
backstory.
not like the best backstory I've heard in a film, but it's good.
It's good backstory, and also Rocket Raccoon's backstory.
Yeah, that's good. I just like all the characters are developed and have arcs, and they're good.
I know, it's so good.
It's just
Okay, we're done. We're
yeah,
done.
we're done.
Good.
Also, the soundtrack is
The
incredible.
soundtrack's incredible.
Oh man.
So,
Oh my God,
yeah,
it's so
I've
good.
missed out on the last 3 minutes of conversation.
Yep. But no, I'm trying to
Let's
think.
not recap.
I'm pretty
Really
sure that
bad
is the best
backstories.
film I've seen
Yeah.
this year.
No, but I'm just trying to think of really bad backstories.
I
Like
like
Batman's.
Green... I like Green
My
Arrow.
parents are dead, so I'm going to get really strong and invest my money in technology so I can track out the guys who killed them, and then I find them, and then I'm not going to
It's
stop.
like revenge
what I did.
is the cliche of backstories.
it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it still works, but it's a
I
massive
like...
cliche.
Why can't people just be good because they want to?
Yeah, I like the Green Arrow TV series backstory because he was on a cruise ship. He was
Spoilers.
he was a teenage boy, getting it.
I'm
with
just
the
a
girls and
teenage
stuff.
boy.
And he's on his dad's yacht, and it's going along,
Of course.
and then there's an accident. Him, his dad, and some
That's
other
not an iceberg.
yeah. So there's him, his dad, and some other guy in a life raft. There's enough food for one of them, so his dad shoots the other guy and shoots himself in the head. So
Wow.
that
Son, eat my body.
yeah, exactly. And so he then survives, and he's on an island for 5 years, and a bunch of stuff happens on that island. I won't go into it.
Wilson!
But
Oh,
it's just, I just love how what they
One might
can
say
do
he's lost.
is they can
Wow.
they can just go back to the island to bring up something else, and
Oh, that's quite a good plot device.
That is.
Like,
That
Yeah.
is a good plot device.
we need some sudden backstory. Here we
yeah,
go.
that is, but
Yeah, that's
it
sort
is
of
kind of yeah. They don't hopefully won't do it too much, but it is good to have.
I mean, I just kind of want backstory which isn't central around getting vengeance and not central around trying to find a particular person. Because yes, I know that's all well and good, but it's so cliche.
There's Superman's, which his parents are dead.
Yeah, well, that's
He's
always.
not really going after anyone.
yeah, but his backstory is, whoop, you're an alien.
Oh, you're an alien.
Whoopsie there.
Yeah.
That's his That's his entire backstory.
So we want a
Let's not
decent.
talk about the hurricane taking his father.
Yeah.
Oh
That's-
god.
Clark, I know you're literally a super person, but I'm going to go back for the dog, so...
Yeah. I love
You
how
stay here, you...
I love how it should have ended. Or no, Dad, it's a hurricane. Okay, but make it look believable. Whoa, it's a hurricane! Oh!
It's just, yeah, that is...
And I saved the dog. Nicely done, son.
Well, I think really good backstory is actually Black Widow's backstory.
That's good.
Because she was the product of the Red Room.
Yeah.
The Red Room is an assassin academy. She was originally a ballerina, and then when she was young, she was taken to the Red Room.
hence the bit in the film,
Yes.
trailer. Oh my god.
And then she's trained to become the most dangerous assassin to ever walk the earth. For her to then go, actually, I'm tired of doing this, before going, bugger off, and joining the Avengers.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
So, I think that's a good backstory.
No, that is good backstory because it doesn't rely on like terrible things and vengeance, and it's like I like the backstory. So it's just like I was a normal person and I thought I'd do something good.
Yeah.
There wasn't any like weird circumstances or
It's
convenient happenings.
I just wanted something good to happen in the world,
So I did it.
So I did it. No one else was doing it.
Yeah.
So I stepped up.
Yeah, that seems pretty good.
That's,
But there's Captain America's backstory, which is
Yeah,
he wanted to join the
yeah.
army.
I quite like that backstory.
Yeah.
That's
he was
a good
given.
backstory.
I mean, like obviously they had to do like it's the super thing.
Yeah.
But I like the whole. He went into a medical research thing and got lucky.
Yeah.
Buff.
Yeah. Of course, they throw in the "you were good-hearted. That's why it worked for you."
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, and the whole reason why Red Skull is weird
Red Skull.
is because when he had it,
Have to take the ring. Different film. Sorry,
Different
same
film.
actor. Well, so tricky.
Tune in next week for
Tune in next week.
a different theme.
for a
For
different
Super villains.
super villain.
No, not super villains,
Or
just
just
villains.
Villains.
Villainous.
Nothing's
Villains.
well. You can choose super villains or not, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So,
yes.
this has been.
Thank you for listening.
this has been the Tangent Podcast.
From your host, co-host, another co-host.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the other host, co-host, and the other guy.
That guy.
That guy.
Wow,
No, I'm the other guy.
I knew it.
No,
Yeah.
the salt
Oh.
thing.
The salt.
Yeah.
The salt is not
We
the other
have
guy.
to do this podcast
Well-
with salt in the
Hey
room.
Bacon, you're under assault.
Damn.
That was just.
I thought this was going to be a supernatural reference.
No, we can do a supernatural.
No. Okay.
No.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
Farewell.